Marker. Welcome to the magic. Action.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat Eddie Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. And thank you for making us a part of your day. I really enjoyed seeing two. What about you, Angela?
I pleasantly was enjoyed by it. I really liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Loved it. Controversially, maybe I loved it more than the first one.
Dude, it's weird. Okay, yeah, right? Come on. That's the crazy thought, is that this sequel is actually... So the song choice in here is perfect. I feel like it didn't choose too much of like the like our current music. It picked a lot of iconic songs that are in the past, like just this girl is on fire. Oh, I'm not a singer, sorry, but it's like, just songs like that are so iconic, and they're
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys. We get Bono in here playing the lion. I mean, dude, this was great, man. This is a great another added on cast. Not only was the cast great in the first one, but they added on more talent. And then what else was who else was in there?
So we got
Ferrari.
We got all the original like OG characters from the first one. So we got Matthew McConaughey. He's Buster Moon. We have Taron Egerton, who plays the gorilla. Tori Kelly plays Mina.
We get them all back.
Reese Witherspoon, Nick Kroll. So we get them all back, and it's so great to see them again. We still love them, and it's funny because we learned a lot about these characters in the first one, and you were like, oh, okay, well, it's a sequel.
You kind of understand them.
You kind of understand them, but also they also grow, like in their own
There's
little way.
There's a lot of development,
and I really like that story continues
on. So Buster, so gist of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is that Buster Moon and his friends must persuade a reckless star,
executive,
the star. Oh my God,
Clay
Calloway, to join them for the opening of a new show, and this star, which is the lion, hasn't played in 15 plus years or anything like that. He's been out of the game for a long time, and for good reason. The depth in here is so deep, and it's so very sentimental.
It hits you.
Yeah, it's
the emotions.
It really hits a point in your life to where it can relate to certain individuals. It really can.
I feel like we all can relate to a certain point. Like, we all go through struggles in our own. But there's just something about Clay Calloway's character, which is Bono, the lion, that we all just kind of relate to at some point in our life. And I really like that, even though it's like a kid's film and Illumination, it has this depth to it that it's just a little surprising for a kid's movie. And I like I appreciate movies like that. I know like it goes over the kids' heads because it's a little bit more deeper, but I as an adult who loves animation appreciate that.
So this film was actually, I feel like in my point of view here, is that this film really could relate to adults and kids. It made jokes for the kids, it made jokes for the adults. The same creator himself was Garth Jennings, and he's really molded this franchise into another like beautiful film. It's so beautiful to see a family film like this, especially around Christmas time. It's so beautifully done. I love the sentimental moments in here. It really carries out this film. We get the same cast as usual. Buster Moon, man, he surprises me sometimes, dude. He was funny. Like, it's just, you think that he's going through these struggles in the first one, and then it happens again all over again, and it's just like, oh man, like what else is gonna happen next? And it doesn't leave you on the edge of your seat, so to speak, but you really follow him a lot. You also follow Johnny too, who really struggles with himself being comfortable.
I feel like they all kind of go through their own struggles, and it's like new struggles. Like they've had they've overcome stuff in the first one. Now it's completely new struggles as they in a new environment, which I like. And what I also like about this one is we see more of like
Miss Crawley.
Which is voiced by Garth Jennings.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. The creator himself, the director and written by.
I mean, who doesn't love, Who doesn't love?
He's just like, what?
Miss Crawley.
Of all the characters he plays out with, it's like,
she's great. She's a crazy old woman.
Yeah, she's funny.
I really like how in this one we see more of like the production. So in the first one, we see the plot of like this singing competition coming about.
Yeah.
but we don't really see like the production. It's like a whole bunch of stuff that happens. But this one, we see the actual animals like creating the sets, rehearsing the choreography, behind the scenes of this multi-million-dollar production, and it's really cool to see that, because that happens. We have these beautiful Broadway shows, and so much goes into it other than just the performers. There's so much, and it's so cool to see little snippets of it throughout this movie. I really enjoyed that. Yeah,
it definitely was a different point of view here in this film. The director really takes us into this world again that he's created. And might I add, ladies and gentlemen, that this film actually takes place in a place that's similar to Vegas, very similar to Vegas, right? But it's called something else. But we'll leave that unwrapped, because we'll want you to enjoy this film as much as we did when we were surprised to hear that's the name of the town.
But you've never been to Vegas, by the way.
Yeah,
this makes me want to go to Vegas.
Yeah. So I love the great mini message here. I love the whole nostalgia of just following your dreams no matter what and all that stuff, and just to really follow these. Okay,
not just
beat these obstacles.
Yeah, but not just like follow, but like overcome.
Yeah.
And when things get down, things don't go the way they're supposed to, you still push through and persevere and overcome, like you say, these obstacles.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, just like Matthew McConaughey's always said, only one way to go. That's up. Yeah, that's the only way to go when you hit rock bottom. Like the first one, it's just like, well, yes, Miss Crowley. I was like, dude, I loved it, man. I really did. I loved how dramatic it got. I felt like for me, it wasn't too dramatic, because it was the right dramatic there. There's that freaking amazing song that starts out in the very climax of this film, and it's where Bono's coming out, and we see in the trailer Scarlett Johansson singing this this song here. And
U2 song?
Yeah, which is U2 song, and he sings it. I mean, it's just it's so beautiful. It's really
chills.
Yeah, it's really good sentimental moment there, and it's funny because it's not on the same level, but it's almost to the same level. Not really, I would say halfway there to the same sentimental moment I felt when we saw with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And so that film, it kind of resembles that in the sense, because you're sucked into the music, you're sucked your soul. A soul would probably
and again,
be a
like
perfect
you've
example.
seen the movie, like you fall in love with the characters. Even this new character, Clay Holloway, who's voiced by YouTube. You still love these characters.
Voiced by
Bono. You still fall in love with the new characters. It's just a very powerful moment, like what you're talking about. I don't want to spoil it, but it is like the climax of the movie. It's really cool to see that unfold, and to see an interesting take in the plot. Because, when we saw the first one and, happy ending is great, and they announced they were coming out with the second one, I was like, where can they go from there?
Exactly.
It was an interesting concept.
That was my main concern when making this film, ladies and gentlemen, was that where can they go? If you're making a sequel to any story, franchise, whatever, if you're making a next film, where is this gonna go? Because this is original, this is an original piece of art, and it's like, where can this go? Is it gonna make sense? It's gonna be too cheesy. This film was not cheesy, guys. Maybe to certain individuals it will be.
I mean, it has its like clean cut comedy.
But see, it wasn't cheesy though. When I get annoyed of cheesy, okay, I freaking get annoyed of cheesy jokes to a certain degree, right? And then sometimes it's that lovable cheesiness, which is great and everything. But
Minions.
But yeah, right. Who doesn't love Minions? But regardless of that, of me with my pickiness, I enjoyed this movie so much. I enjoyed how it wasn't cheesy. It was very clean-cut jokes that really kept this film going. And also the story was so strong, man. I really love the story, man. I really do. And I loved how much character development we got here. I would say a great solid ground story that shows us so much character development and great selection of songs, guys. So I really did enjoy this movie. Was this fun that we deserve? Definitely. Hell yes.
Yeah,
rating 1 out of 10, Angela. What do you give this rating?
I would give it a solid 7 for me. I really liked it.
You gave Spider-Man a 10 and you give this one a 7?
It's Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, you gotta see it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother have seen it by now, yeah.
Hopefully. Not everyone's so fortunate. So hopefully everyone gets a chance to see Spider-Man, and then hopefully everyone gives this movie a chance too.
Yeah, definitely, man. This is definitely a Christmas movie, guys. It comes out tomorrow. We recorded this and we saw it for advance, guys. Thank you so much, Universal Studios, for that. And yeah, I mean, this film, I'm excited to see how it does in the box office against Spider-Man and all that. It could compete though. I'm not gonna say it's out of the ballpark, but it's hopefully gets same recognition as Spider-Man did. Almost to, it needs to win, man. A lot of box office. It needs to come in good because this is a great solid film, guys. It really is. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Alamo City Movie Talk does recommend this movie, guys. Thank you so much for watching our review. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Callie Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching us once again. Have yourself a wonderful and happy holidays, guys. Check y'all later.